Hello and welcome to the Rock Dojo. My name is Brian Parham, the Guitar Sensei. This is day 3 of the 10-day guitar jumpstart. Thank you so much for joining me. Over the next 10 days, I will be teaching you how to improve your guitar playing step by step. You can download your free PDF right now. There's a link in the description. And just thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to talk about tuning the guitar. I have a question for you. Can you confidently tune a guitar? You know, you'd be surprised how many students I have and how many students' parents don't know how to tune a guitar. So I wanted to put together this quick 10-minute micro lesson on tuning the guitar. Over the next 10 minutes, you're going to learn the names of the open strings. You're going to learn one simple mnemonic device to help you remember the names of the open strings. You're going to learn how to tune the guitar, and I'm going to provide you with my #1 best tuning app. Best of all, it also includes a free metronome. It costs nothing. So this app alone will save you 40 bucks. So there you go. Let's dive right in. How to tune a guitar. Well, before you know how to tune a guitar, you need to know the names of the strings of the guitar. So let's talk about the names of the strings. As you probably guessed, the guitar has 6 strings. The names of those strings are Eddie, 8, Dynamite, Good, by Eddie. Now, what the heck does that mean? Well, starting with the low string, and this could be confusing, but the low string is the string closest to your face. It's the lowest in pitch. This is the low string. The high string is the highest in pitch. This is the high string. So, starting with the low string, we have Eddie. We have, so E for Eddie. Next, we have A for 8. D for Dynamite. G for Good. B for By. And E for Eddie. It's a really silly, goofy mnemonic device, but you'll be surprised. Once you learn that, Eddie, 8, Dynamite, good luck for getting it because you're always going to remember the names of the open strings. So once again, Eddie, 8, Dynamite, Good, by Eddie. Now those are the note names of the open strings. So when you go to tune the guitar, you're going to have to know those note names. So now, I'm going to reveal my #1 favorite tuning app. It's called Guitar Tuna, like tuna fish. It's free for iOS devices. I will make sure that I put a link in the comment section of this video. But Guitar Tuna is the coolest, best, totally free app out there for tuning the guitar. So I'm going to set this up. Hopefully you're going to be able to see it. If you can't see it, and you can let me know in the comment section if you can see it. It's hard to tell on Facebook Live because I only have a little box here. Hopefully you can see it. But I know you're going to be able to hear it. So as you recall, the lowest string is Eddie. So what I'm going to do here is, actually, one thing I forgot to mention is these things right here are tuning pegs. And we actually turn these tuning pegs to increase or decrease the string tension. So if I turn it towards me, I lower the string tension, which lowers the pitch. If I turn it away from me, I increase the string tension, which increases the pitch, right? So going back to Guitar Tuna, actually got to restart it here because it got into some weird modes there. But anyways, here's Guitar Tuna. Hopefully you can see it on your screen. If not, you can let me know in the comments. It's kind of almost in my screen here. Anyways, I'm going to hit the low E string. And as you can see, it's telling me, I can't really tell from this angle, it's probably a little bit too low, I'm guessing, but I'm going to turn it. I'm tightening the string tension. And that's what I love about Guitar Tuna. When it's in tune, you get the green bar at the top. Bing! It gives you a little notification when it's in tune, and boom. Super, super easy. So now I have the E string in tune. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the A string, and let me actually detune it a little bit. I'm going to go lower so that it's too low now. So I'm turning it towards me. The pitch is lower. So we call that flat. So now the A note is flat, and I need to raise the pitch to take it to its normal pitch. And basically, I'm watching the bar on the screen, and it was in red when it was too low, and as I raised it, it went towards the center. And once it's dead center and perfectly in pitch, guitar tuna will actually beep. Let's do the D string. This time I'm going to raise the D string, and watch what happens when I raise it. So I'm going to raise it before I hit the note, so now I know it's sharp when it's too high. And I can see that it's sharp because guitar tuna is showing me on the screen that it's too high, and it's saying it's too high. And boom! Once I hear that green, once I see the green bar and once I hear the beep, I know that the guitar is perfectly in tune. The next thing I want to do is I want to hit the G string, and let's check out the G string. It'll be the last one we do. So this is too low. I'm going to increase the pitch. And boom, it's now dead center. It's perfectly in pitch. One thing I forgot to mention is, well, why do you want to even tune the guitar? Well, this is what the guitar sounds like when it's in tune. Right? Sounds beautiful. I'm going to mess with it just a little bit. One more time. I'm going to just twist these a little bit and watch what it sounds like now. Oh! Oh gosh, that is bad. Right? You hear that? I'm playing an E chord. Even if you don't know an E chord, you can hear, oh, that sounds awful. So, I'm going to open up Guitar Tuna one more time, but I'm going to show you my favorite secret for Guitar Tuna. And the reason I'm going to show you this is because some people who don't know what they're doing with tuning can sometimes break a string. And this will prevent you from breaking a string. So you see how there's this green button right here that says Auto? I'm going to click that off, and it's now on Manual. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tune it one at a time, and this will really prevent you from breaking strings. So I will save you money in strings, I'm telling you, and frustration of breaking them. And so it's in manual mode, and now it's going to let me select a note. So now I selected the low E note, and now I can't possibly go too high and break a string. So check this out. It's telling me it's too low. Now, what I was saying about breaking a string, if I just kept turning, guess what would happen? That low E string eventually would have so much tension that it would snap. And this mode right here, the manual mode, prevents beginners from breaking strings. So let's go to the next one. We have A, then we go to 8. So I'm on the A string. Oh, the A string was perfect. So now that was good. I'm going to go to the D string. The D string is now in tune. I'm going to go to the G string here. And by the way, I actually showed this to one of my students. It's 7 years old. The other, actually, no, a little bit older than that. But anyways, I showed it to one of my students, and they were able to tune a guitar on the spot using the manual mode for Guitar Tuna. It was pretty awesome, to be honest. So my G string is now too low. Again, it's really hard to tell in Facebook Live the way that the camera's set up here. Hopefully you can see it, but you can hear it. G string is now good. I'm going to go, once again, clicking on the B string there. And if you're somebody who tunes by ear, by the way, that'll give you a perfect B note right there. Every time you click it, it's giving you the target pitch. So is that too high or too low? What do you think? It's a little bit too low. And last string. Now, you got to remember to click each string as you go. I'm on the high E. Is it too high or too low? What do you think? That was too high. So I lowered the pitch, and now my guitar is perfectly in tune. So there you have it. You just learned 3 things. You learned the names of the open strings. Can you repeat them to me? Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. You also learned one simple mnemonic device to help you remember the strings. And I taught you how to tune the guitar, but also I provided you with my favorite free guitar tuning app. It's called Guitar Tuna. I will make sure that I put a link to Guitar Tuna in the comment section. And I would love to hear your feedback. If you have any questions, if there's anything that you would want to learn about in the future, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to get your free 10-day guitar. Yes, Sophie, I love it too. Guitar Tuna is awesome. Thanks so much, Sophie. Don't forget to get your free 10-day guitar Jumpstart. There's a link in the description for this video. I will join you tomorrow at 6 p.m. and I'm going to be teaching you how to read guitar tab. That's when things get serious because you're going to learn a legendary riff on the low E string. And remember, every guitar master was once a beginner. The more you practice, the better you will become. Rock.